Good evening, everyone. It's a rainy day today. Now, this is not a motivational speech or anything because I'm not a motivational expert. Obviously, no one is perfect. Even I try to follow these principles, then I stumble across results may be different. But still, it's a motivational discussion because this is what I think is the real key to success. We often hear this phrase that hard work is the key to success. Now, the problem is we don't understand what is the exact meaning of hard work. Hard work doesn't mean that putting in long hours. A person may be working 12 to 15 hours on a daily basis. In today's corporate world, you leave your home at around 8 a.m., you come back at 9 p.m. Except this corona time, even in corona people are working from home. ठीक है. So the thing is that hard work doesn't equate to longer hours. Hard work actually means difficult work. So that's why I'm saying that hard work is not the key to success. The key to success is difficult work. And what is difficult work? It varies from person to person. Some work which may be difficult for me might be easier for you, or another, or vice versa. Like for example, I am a very introvert type of person, so it is very difficult for me to dance around or to give motivational lectures or speeches or be the life of a party. That is simply not who I am. So it is a difficult work for me. But do I want to do that? I may want to do that. An introvert person may also want to become an extrovert if that is required for his or her success. So what exactly is difficult work? It depends on person to person. I have a lot of things which are difficult for me. You may also have a lot of things which are difficult for you. Difficult work is different for a student and for a teacher, for a businessman, for a sports personality, for a movie star. Everyone, everybody, irrespective of the gender or even the age or education level, they have their own set of problems or difficult work. Difficult work is something which you know that if you conquer it, if you work upon it, it will give you drastic results and improve your life. That's a difficult work. So it is pretty much easy to identify difficult work. Given the fact that I am a teacher, I know what things are difficult for me. And whoever you are, depending on your life or your work, you may also easily identify what is difficult for you. The problem is that even if we know what is the difficult thing for us and it may lead to great success, we don't do it. We procrastinate. We push it around. We try to prolong. We put our mind in other smaller things which may give us an immediate sense of accomplishment. I'll take my example. There are few tasks which are very difficult for me and I try to avoid them. And that creates a problem. Now it creates a guilt complex in me. So to avoid that guilt complex, I will put my mind into smaller things, easier things which are not difficult for me and which will not give me that much success, but it will give me an instant accomplishment feeling. So that is actually a big problem. So don't try to avoid the thing. We have to escape this avoidance mentality. We have to actually work upon the difficult task. So what is the difficult work? Why we find it difficult? Let's first understand the cause of the difficult work. The question is why we avoid doing a difficult work. There are three possible reasons. It is not necessary that all the three reasons will apply to an individual. One or two reasons may apply to you. The first one, which I believe is the most important, the first reason is lack of know-how. Lack of know-how. Let's take a very simple example. I'll take my own example. I am actually fascinated by the real estate sector and I want to become a builder. Now for me, out of these three causes, the first and the foremost root cause is know-how. Because I am not a builder, I don't know about the small nitty-gritties of becoming a builder or a real estate developer. So that is my major problem. For other persons, the reasons can be different. Second possible reason is lack of belief. You may have the know-how, but you don't have the confidence to work upon it. You don't actually believe that you will be able to achieve it. You don't have that confidence that luck will favor you. It is possible sometimes that when we work upon something, we don't get the results. So you are actually scared of the results part, or you don't have enough confidence in yourself. That is the second problem. And the third problem is resources. This can also be a limiting factor for some persons. Most of the time resources are available, but sometimes actually I'm telling you that even the proper resource may not be available to do that difficult work. Now the first step in doing a difficult work is, I have written down three practical steps. These are the three practical steps which will help you. Number one, okay, in the beginning of my video, I said that it is a motivational discussion, not a motivational lecture. This is what I feel. Any person who is watching this video may agree with me or may not agree with me. They may disagree with me. That's not a point. You may put down your own points. You can put your comments. You can tell me you agree or you disagree and what according to you is the real thing. That's all right. This is just a discussion. I feel that these are the steps and these are the real causes. ठीक है? So start करते हैं. Number one, identify the root problem. Until and unless you identify what is the real cause behind you pushing that difficult task away from you, you will not be able to overcome it. So as I said, a person may have either only one of these three or two or all three. It is possible. Second step, identify the first mini step that will take you forward. A mini step is a step that will not require too much of effort from your side. So you have to identify that first mini step that will take you forward. See, there are a lot of examples of difficult work. For some people who are concerned with their health, exercise may be the most difficult work for them. ठीक है? If you are a young person, say you are a teenager. In teenage, we don't worry about our health. The only thing that troubles us is learning, education, studies. ठीक है? Or even if you are working in, say you are good at a particular sport, so that will be your area of tension, not the health part. Okay, so different persons, in depending on their age or depending on their career or their life, they may have different things. A father or a mother may have a difficult work that is working on the relationship with their children, or between husband and wife there can be a difficult relationship. So difficult work is different for everyone. Work does not mean that only accomplishing money and fame and success. So you have to first identify that first mini step that will help you to overcome the above three problems. The first is mini step, which will not take too much effort. Just do it, repeat it again and again. Then you will have the confidence that okay, you can move ahead with that. So that confidence is necessary. The second step actually puts in more confidence in you. And this is the last step, the third step. When you are confident enough with that difficult work, then it is the time to take massive action. Massive action means a big, major step which will stretch your efforts at least to the inflection point. Inflection point is not the one which we read in calculus, maxima, minima, not that one. Inflection point simply means that particular point of time where the nature of the work or your behavior changes. The work is no longer difficult, it becomes easier for you. That is the inflection point. At least take some massive action to stretch your efforts up to that inflection point. Once it reaches the inflection point, it will automatically gain momentum. Means you will not have to put too much of effort into it. It will become a natural thing to you. Okay, that you may have heard that it takes 21 days to change a habit. Now it's not scientific thing. 21 days has been challenged by various authors. Many authors believe that it takes around 10 months or 60 days or something. So there may be different inflection points. You have to find out your own inflection point. Once you cross that inflection point, the thing, the work, the task, the project, that will take care of itself. It will continue. And you will not feel that much frustration in doing that same thing again and again. It will gain momentum. We say it's momentum. Momentum will carry it forward. So this was a discussion from my side. I'll just recapitulate the main points. Number one, hard work actually is not the key to success. A person may be working only 5 to 6 hours in a day. Just 5 to 6 hours in a day, still he may achieve outstanding success. So hard work is not measured by the number of hours that you put. The actual key to success is difficult work, and difficult work depends on person to person. Every person may have their own set of difficult work. What are the 3 reasons that we avoid the difficult work? Number one, there is a lack of something. Number one, lack of know-how, or lack of belief in yourself or the outcome of your project. And third is lack of resources. How do we overcome it? 3 simple steps. Number one, identify the real root cause behind procrastination. Why are you pushing away that difficult work? Second, take the first mini step ahead and continue that until you gain enough confidence. Third, after you have become confident, take massive action to stretch your efforts up to the inflection point. Once it reaches the inflection point, the project, the work will take care of itself. You will have gained momentum in this. So this was a discussion. I hope it gives you some thought for the day at least. You can share your own thoughts with me. You may agree or disagree with me, that's not a problem. Okay, but it was a motivational discussion. It was not intended just for students. It was just a thing which I wanted to share with everyone. Thank you.